trigonometry. 10 sine squared x minus 7 cos x plus 2 is equals to 0. Yeah, you've been told to solve and giving your value in a range in between 0 less than equal to x, yeah, to 360, like that. You are required to solve. This is trigonometry. First of all, what you are supposed to know is that sine squared x plus cos squared x is equals to 1. In this equation, we have two unknowns. We have sine and cosine. And you cannot work with sine and cosine. First of all, we can make them uniform. This sine, we can convert it to cosine so that you can have cosine and cosine. In this, we are going to make cos squared x subject of sine x. And cos squared x will be 1 minus sine squared x. You substitute where you have sine squared x. Sorry, because we have sine. Because here we have sine, we are going to be left with sine x is equals to 1 minus cos squared x. Correct. So that here we have sine squared x, we replace with 1 minus cos squared x. 1 minus cos squared x. So 1 minus cos squared x minus 7 cos x plus 2 is equals to 0. Then you open the bracket to have 10 minus 10 cos squared x minus 7 cos x plus 2 is 0. Like that, we can say let cos x be m. So that cos squared x will be m squared. And we are going to have 10 minus 10 m squared for this minus 7m plus 2 is equals to 0. We are going to arrange this equation in the form of a quadratic equation, that is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. And 10m squared minus 7m, 10 plus 2 8 plus 12 is equals to 0. We can divide by negative, negative and negative. To have 10m squared, negative and negative is plus, negative plus 7m, positive divided by negative is negative, 12 is equals to 0. Then you take the first 10 times 12 is 120. From 120, we want two factors of 120 that will give us 7. We can decide to use a factor, yeah, 3 method. 2 because of 60, 2, 30, 2, 15. Yeah, 15 like that. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 15 is what? It's supposed to be 120. And 15x minus 8x, is it supposed to be 7x? Correct. Well, we have 7m. Yeah, but now we are going to use m because here we have m. When you have 7m, we are going to substitute with 15m minus 8m. 10m squared plus 15m minus 8m minus 12 is 0. 10 and 15 GCD. I can see 5 and m. 5 and m, you take them outside the bracket, open the bracket. 10m squared divided by 5m, 2m plus 15m divided by 5m, supposed to be 3. Negative and negative, I can see negative. 8 and 12 common, I can see 4. Take it outside the bracket. 8m divided by 4m is 2m. Negative divided by negative, positive. 12 divided by 4, 3 is equals to 0. What is outside the bracket? You put it in a single bracket. 5m minus 4. Then 2m plus 3 is equals to 0. Each bracket you can equate with 0. To have 5m minus 4 is equals to 0. 5m is equals to 4, you divide by 5, and m is equals to 4 over 5, which is the same as what? 4 divided by 5, it's 0.8, or 2m plus 3 is equals to 0, 2m is equals to negative 3 divided by 2, and m is equals to negative 3 divided by 2, supposed to be negative 1.5. That is our m. But we had said, let cos x, cos x is equals to m, our first is 0.8. It means x will be anti-cos of 0.8, and cosine of 0.8 is what? Is supposed to be 36.87 degrees. Then after that, you've been told to find the value of x in a way that it ranges in between 0 to 360. This is positive, where cos is positive. We are going to come here and draw this our x-axis. We have y-axis. You use cast. It has 0, 90, from 90 to 180, 180 to 270 degrees, and to 360 degrees. Since cos is positive, here all are positive. In the second quadrant, only sign is positive. Fourth, only tan is positive, and in the fourth, only cosine is positive, which means our cosine should lie in between the first and the second. The first answer, x, should be, since it lies in the first quadrant, that is 6.87 is one of the answers. Next, we are going to take, let's first of all take 360 minus 36.87. We get 323. Then we can say cosine answer. We take 360 minus 36.87, and this is supposed to give us 360 minus 36.87, which is equals to 323.13 degrees. These are the two correct answers, since you've been told that it should lie in between 0 and 360. That is the correct answer for that part. Next, we are going to solve by first of all, we can first of all solve by computing the square method, where you are given 2x squared minus 7x plus 2 is equals to 0. This was number 1. This is our number 2. The first thing you do, you divide the by 2 by 2 by 2, and we are going to have x squared minus 7 over 2x is equals to 2 divided by 2 is 1. You can take it to the other side to be negative 1. Next, we are going to have x is power 2 minus 7 over 2x. Then what follows, we are supposed to take this 7 over 2, but our denominator, you are supposed to multiply it by 2 always. Our 2 we are going to multiply by 2. 2 times 2. Then the whole of this you say squared. That is what you call the complete square. What you have done on your left hand side, you do the same on your right hand side. Negative 1 plus 7 over 4 squared. Since 2 times 2 is 4, so 7 over 4. Then after that, we can first of all work on our right hand side to have 1 plus 7 squared is 49, 4 squared is 16. We get the LCM. LCM is 16. Here we had the negative, Then 16 divided by 1 is 16. 16 times negative 1 is negative 16. Then plus 16 divided by 16, 1. 1 times 49 is 49. Next, we are going to have 49 minus 16. It's supposed to be 33 all over 16. 33 over 16, correct, as a positive. Then we can come here and say x Then what follows, you are going to say square root of x squared is x. You take this sign here, you start with it there, negative. Then what is inside this bracket is 7 over 4. You have to include it here, 7 over 4. The whole of this, you say squared is equals to what you have calculated on our right hand side is equals to 33 over 16. Then next, you are supposed to get square root on both sides. You get the square root here, and the square root on our left hand side is the same as saying this is power 2, you say raised power a half. Raised power half means square root. By 2 and by 2, 1. Our x minus 7 over 4, this means we have already computed the square root. Then on our right hand side, we are supposed to get square root in 2 as positive or negative, plus or minus. Then I can use a calculator and say 33 divided by 16, then square root answer, I'm getting 1.436 to 3 decimal points. X minus 7 divided by 4, this 1.75 is equals to plus or minus 1.436. We can say that one value of x will be, you take this negative 1.75 from left to right, sign will change to positive 1.75 plus 1.436. The next value will be 1.75 minus, since we have two values of the square root, plus and minus 1.436, and the other one will be 1.436. And one of them will be 1.75 plus 1.436. We get 3.186. The other one will be 1.75 minus 1.436. We get 0.314. And that's how you solve that question using the computing the square method. Good. Allow me to wrap this part. We proceed to another question. You are given this number 3, 36x squared minus 84x plus k, and you've been told it's a perfect square. Find the value of k. Yeah, find the value of k. Find the value of k. This equation is supposed to be in the form of a quadratic. A quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Here we are going to have ax squared plus bx plus c, like that. We can even say is equals to 0. This means our a is equals to 36, our b is equals to negative 84, and our c is equals to k. The formula that you'll be using this, that b squared is equals to 4ac. Just that. Then you substitute. You'll be using this b squared. Why is b? Our b is negative 84, but it's squared. Is equals to 4. Do you know a? That is 6. Do you know c? Our c is k. Then after that, 84 squared. 84 squared, it's positive 56 is equals to 36 times 4. We get 144k. Divide by 144, divide by 144. And our k is supposed to be 56 divided by 144, and we get 49. This is our value of k. You can come here and write that 36x squared minus 84x plus 49. That's how you are supposed to do that question. Good. Then next we can proceed to logarithm. You have been given that this number 4 log 2 base 10 3x plus 4 minus log 2 base 10 3 minus x is equals to 11. These are questions that have been given by one of your students. We have log 2 base 10. Log 2 base 10. Our right hand side we have 1. In this equation you cannot proceed the way it is. We need to have log, uniform log. Even when we have 1, we are supposed to have log 2 base 10. Yeah, here we are supposed to have log 2 base 10. This plus something we don't know is equals to this, is equals to this one here. But in this way, you cannot proceed. You'll be wasting your time. Log. So your left hand side we have log, and our right hand side here we are going to have log 2 base 10. Since this side we have log 2 base 10, we can say log 2 base 10 raised for something we don't know x is equals to this one here. What we do, our left hand side we are supposed to be left with x. This 10 goes to the right and occupies the space of 1, and 1 becomes the power. 10 raised by 1 is equals to 10. So this, where we have x, we are going to substitute with 10. X is now will be 10, and you are going to have log 2 base 10, then x is 10. So here we have 1, you replace with log 2 base 10, 10. Allow me to up here so that you can get enough space. Now you can proceed. Log 2 base 10 3x plus 4 minus log 2 base 10 3 minus x is equals to log 2 base 10, 10. Good. That being the case, now can you see how log uniform log 2 base 10, log 2 base 10, log 2 base 10. Then next, log 2 base 10 is common in both your left and right hand side. We can take log 2 base 10, single one, then we can open the bracket. According to the law of logarithm, when we have negative, we are supposed to divide. When we have plus, we are supposed to multiply. We are going to take this 3x plus 4. We divide by 3 minus x because of this minus here. Is equals to log 2 base 10, then 10. You can even show your examiner that log 2 base 10, log 2 base 10, you have dropped them. And we are going to have 3x plus 4, 3 minus x is equals to 10. Then after that you cross multiply to have, you can even say it's 10 over 1. 3x plus 4 goes with 1, then 10 goes with 3 minus x, like that. We open the bracket, 3x plus 4 is equals to 30 minus 10x. Like terms, 3x plus 10x, then our 4 goes to the other side, 30 minus 4. 13x is equals to 26, divided by 13 by 13, and x is supposed to be 2. That is the correct answer. That's how we are supposed to do that, my good learners. You can proceed to another question where you are given, you can solve a question similar to this. Let's have another similar to this on logarithm. 5 log 2 base 10x plus log 2 base 10 5 is equals to 1 plus 2 log 2 base 10 4. Good. Here, first of all, before we proceed, if you see a position that you don't have log 2 base 10, or you are given 1 or 2, you are supposed to make it log. Make it log. When you have 1, you're also going to have uniform log 2 base 10. So log 2 base 10 will be there. This for something you don't know is equals to 1. similar to what we have done here. X is equals to 10 takes the position of 1 and 1 becomes the power. 10 is power 1, it's 10. And you can proceed and say that 5 log to base 10x plus log to base 10 5 is equals to log, and this will be log to base 10 10 to base 10 10 plus 2 log to base 10 4. Good. If you are given this is the same as if you are given n log to base ba is the same as log to base ba this power n. Yeah, it's a law of logarithm. We are going to write this in this way, in this format, and say that log to base 10x raised power 5, yeah, good, plus log to base 10 5 is equals to log to base 10 10. This also similar to that, log to base 10 4 raised power 2. That being the case, log is common. You are going to take log outside the bracket. Log to base 10, open the bracket. Here we have positive. According to the law of indices, positive, you multiply the powers. Yeah, you multiply x is power 5 times 5. Then is equals to log to base 10, open the bracket. Also here we have plus. So we are going to multiply. You take 10 times 4 squared. You drop log to base 10, log to base 10. Drop them and have, yeah, we drop them. We can say you'll be left with the 5 times x squared, it's 5x squared is equals to 4 squared is what? 16. 16 times 10, 160. You divide by 5, divide by 5. And x squared will be what? Allow me use a calculator to avoid making simple mistakes. 160 divided by 5, it's 32. And x is equals to square root of 32. Square root answer, you are supposed to get 5.656, and that should be the correct answer. That should be the correct answer. Good. I can also lump this part here. Next we are going to solve, you be given expand and simplify. This is 1 minus 4x raised power 6. You've been told to simplify, expand and simplify up to x cubed. Good. Yeah, you expand. This is expansion. This one is on expansion. You're supposed to use the Pascal's triangle, and this, since it's raised power 6, you can use values on your 4-figure table, or you can even derive. We start with 1, then next is 1 1 1 plus 1 is 2 1 1 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 2 is 3, 1 1. Yeah, this is for raised power 3, for raised power 2. 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, 1 1. This one is for 4, yeah, for raised power 4. Next, 1 plus 4 5, 4 plus 6 10, 6 plus 4 10, 4 plus 1 5 1 1. This is for 5. For 6 now, 6, 1 plus 5 is 6, 5 plus 10 15, 2 plus 20, 10 plus 10 20, 10 plus 5 15, 5 plus 1 6 1 1. Yeah, so these are the values that we are going to use to expand, and therefore we are going to start with 1. One that we are given here, raised to the highest power 6. Then the first, you can start with the negative there. You take this 6, you open the bracket 1, but now you are not going to, since you have started with the negative, you are going to use it as a consecutive, negative plus negative plus negative plus. But now our 4, we are going to put it as a positive 4x. Next is negative plus 15, open the bracket 1 4x, next negative plus minus 20, yeah, we start with the 20, open the bracket, 1, 4x, next is plus 15, 1, 4x, next is, yeah, negative plus minus, minus 6, 1, 4x, like that, and finally negative plus 1 raised to the highest power 6, like that. Can you see the order? Negative plus, negative plus, negative plus, but now you're not going to put 4x as negative, like that. Then after that, go to where we have 1, we are going to raise it to the power in descend in order from 6, in descend in order, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then 6, the same. Oh, sorry. Here it's 4. It's supposed to be, open the bracket, 4x is power 6. Sorry for that. The first one is, the first number is to the highest power 6. The last 4x is here is to the highest power 6. Then again we do the same in descend in order, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And since we've been told up to x is power 3, x is power 3, it's up to this point. So no need of proceeding with all this. Yeah, then let's expand. 1 is power 6 is 1, minus 6, 4 is power 1 is 4, x is power 1 is x. So it's the same as 1 is power 5 is 1. So 6 times 1 times 4 is supposed to be 24x, plus 4 squared, it's 8. Then 8 times 15 times 8, set 1. 15 times 8 is 120. Yeah, 120. Then x squared is x squared. Correct. Minus 4 raised power 3, it's 16. Then 4 raised power 3 is 64, sorry. Then times 20, we get 12. 1280. X cubed. Yeah, x cubed, like that. That's how we are supposed to solve for Roman 1. Next, use expansion to calculate to 4 decimal values. Yeah, this now is Roman 2, 0.96 into bracket raised power 6. Yeah, use this. We are going to use this now. What we do, come here and say, to get the value of x that you are going to substitute in this, you are supposed to take this equation. 1, it's sad, not sad, sorry, 4x raised power 6. Expansion, yeah, it's known as binomial expansion, sorry, binomial expansion. 0.96, you equate, yeah, you equate with what you have been given here. 1 minus 4x raised power 6 is equals to 0.96 raised power 6. And since we want to open the bracket here, we cannot open with a power of 6 here. What you are supposed to do, you get the sixth root on both sides. To get the sixth root, it means you can multiply this power 6 with 1 over 6. Times, you can say times 1 over 6 times 1 over 6. You cancel out by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1. You'll be left with 1 minus 4x. Now you can comfortably open the bracket. Is equals to 0.96. Like terms, negative 4x is equals to negative 1 plus 0.96. Negative 4x is equals to, let's set negative 0.4. Let's see, 1 minus 0.96. Yeah, it's negative 0.04. You divide by negative 4 by negative 4, and you get x is equals to 0.01. Yeah, 0.01. Now, x, this is what you are going to substitute in our expansion here. And we say 1 minus 24, open the bracket, 0.1 plus 120, open the bracket, 0.01 squared, minus 1280, open the bracket, 0.01 cubed. and we are going to have 1 minus 0.24. Yeah, 24 times 0.01, I guess it's supposed to be 0.24 plus 0.01 squared times 120. We get 0.012 minus 0.01 cubed times 1280. We get 0.00128, like that. Then we can use a calculator. 1 minus 0.24 plus 0.012 minus answer is equals to 0.7707. And since we've been told to give our answer into 4 decimal points, this is supposed to be the correct answer. Yeah, you are with me. You are with me. That is George G. And this fella is CPK. Thank you for now.